Hello! Welcome back to the Shark Stream. BioShock Infinite. Infinite. I'm gonna be honest, I forget how I did it like last week, but I definitely blew my entire charge from my energy drink on the Final Fantasy XIV stream today. I've just chugged a Mountain Dew Major Melon, and I'm hoping that that's going to keep me going, but you know how it can be sometimes. I actually got to throw these out now that I've crushed them. 1 second. Okay, hold on. I'm coming back. 1 second. Hi, Designer Gaze. So, last time on BioShock Infinite, we finished the game. And all of the various Elizabeths from across time and space showed up to straight up murder Booker at the time in his life where his timelines diverged between him continuing to be Booker DeWitt and him becoming Zachary Comstock. But now, it seems, there are some additional mysteries out there in the multiverse. In the BioShockverse. That require our attention. Today we'll be playing BioShock Infinite, Burial at Sea. A 2-episode DLC story for BioShock Infinite that takes place in a familiar location, both to people who have played BioShock games before Infinite, and also people who played Infinite to the end. Burial at Sea takes place, of course, in the underwater city of Rapture from the first 2 games. Now, before we get into this, one thing that I do want to just kind of clarify before we really get in there is that, with the what am I trying to say? With the nature of BioShock Infinite's story, it might be... You might be tempted to say, oh, this is a version of Rapture. It's not necessarily, the Rapture for the first 2 games. And it's been clarified, Word of God and all that. No, this is the Rapture. This is the exact same city of Rapture from BioShock 1 and BioShock 2. And the events that we are going to be witnessing are things that actually happened. Well, I say actually as if it's like a true fucking story. They are events that essentially, as of this game, took place prior to BioShock 1. So we're going to be seeing some familiar faces. We're going to be witnessing some familiar moments in some cases. And overall, it'll be a fun time. Now, Burial at Sea was split up into 2 episodes. It was an episodic DLC. Episode 1 is what we will be starting today. And each episode features a different character at the start of it. BioShock Infinite Episode 1 stars a Booker DeWitt that has been living in Rapture, which you might think, what? Booker DeWitt? But is he dead? Weren't all versions of him erased from the time stream? To which I say, listen, quantum mechanics was never going to be as simple as all that. And then, of course, Episode 2 famously starred Elizabeth. And I have some thoughts about Episode 2 and its structure, especially relating to, I guess, other things that were coming out around that time. And it's just sort of... It's this weird attitude towards, like... How do I put this? The exact same thing happened with Evil Within. Where it was just like, we're going to release a DLC starring the major female character of our game. And it's like, oh, cool. Is it going to be more of the same gameplay, but like with said female character? It's just like, no. It's a stealth game now. And it's just like, why? At any rate, it's time to get started. Get this paused. God, looking at Booker DeWitt in that promo art when you open the game, it's literally just Troy Baker. Like, that's Troy Baker's face. I'm pretty sure. I've seen Troy Baker. I know what he looks like. $2K. Excuse me.
Watching your games.
Oh. Powered by Unreal Engine. Any second now. Okay, now the game is a little weird about getting this sort of thing taken care of, or at the very least loading everything up so that it recognizes that I actually have the DLC. So I basically need to go pretend to download it again. It does this. And then I should be able to just back out, and there it is.
Hi, Reggie.
Now, I'm gonna be real with you. Some of this stuff may be confusing, but we're not going to get a proper explanation until episode 2, so just kind of roll with it. Ragnarok, can I help you? Hi. Hi, hello Ragnarok. Ragnarok! Oh, wait. We need to start over. I forgot to turn subtitles on.
Can I help you? What are you doing up here, huh? Huh?
And you just knocked over my eye-wing.
Reggie.
Terrible. Awful. Just the worst. Disruptive boyo. Okay. hold on. Art subtitles on. This fucking dude getting his shoes shined. Just looking at me. The fuck are you looking at? What? You never seen a player before? Huh? Okay. Now we can go in. The moment she came into my office, I knew nothing was ever going to be the same. DeWitt Investigations. There we go.
We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
December 31st, 1959, huh? Or 1958.
How about we start with a light?
Why does that date sound so familiar? That's probably nothing.
Well, you got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
I was debating whether or not to... see what Elizabeth knows about Sally. I was debating whether or not to get special art for the Burial at Sea DLC. Kind of like how I did for Evil Within when I got separate art for that DLC. And it's entirely because I fucking love Elizabeth's look in this. She looks fantastic. Oh, hold on. There's something shiny over here. Money. Money. Every little bit is going to help. Duffel's bag. Here's a bear. The bear is money, because here in Rapture, anything is money. Because who gives a fuck? No one gives a fuck. No gods or kings. Only man. No one gives a fuck.
Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know. But I know someone who does. Follow me.
Alright. Sander Cohen. Why even ask? His greatest album yet. But why even ask? Why even ask and invite Sander Cohen into your home today? I don't want to invite Sander Cohen into my home. You seen that dude? He's nuts. Oh, she is booking it.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful.
Fair enough. Let's take a look at this baby. What a weird looking baby. But at least it's not a gun. Hello.
Afternoon.
Afternoon. Under the Coffers with Andrew Ryan. Kushua, because you're not one of them. Rapture Woman, time-saving wonders. Lusts. Fontaine's thugs rot in former department store.
Yes?
Y'all just have, like, bags full of money? It doesn't look like it's actually money. It looks like it's packaging stuff. Look at that whale!
Was los? Ain't you playing the ponies no more? You're too good for the boys at the track now.
Given that this is sort of like our opening kind of exploration tutorial area, as you can probably guess, there's a much like how it was in BioShock Infinite proper. There's a lot of sort of incidental dialogue that you can listen in on.
What do you want? An autograph?
No, I'm all set. Your hat looks terrible. Your hat also looks terrible.
If we were all made from common clay, then Einstein would have remained a patent clerk. It's our responsibility to strive.
Here, here.
I'm gonna strive to eat all your macarons. No, I can't. Hi, what's up?
I heard about your little friend. Such a shame.
Hello.
Ryan, he's a big fish in an awful smaller pond, you ask me.
Anything you say, pal.
If I was running things, I'd say, why just one city? Why not two, eh? Why not three?
And of course, we have Eve now, instead of Salts, because again, this is Rapture. Hey, what's up? Drink. Smoke. All evens out in the end.
You look so sad.
Edward thinks the way to my heart is philosophical transcendence. He's brilliant. If I wanted brilliant, I'd go to bed with a book.
You're just trapped by petite bourgeois notions of romance, aren't you?
Take it whatever way you will. But a girl wants what a girl wants.
Hey, what's up? Alright. Little Wonders Educational Facility.
What happened to these children? What are they?
Whoa.
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
Hey, keep moving, buddy.
No. I want to go in. I want to go in. Let me in. Hey, let me in. Hey, hey. Fuck you. This is terrifying. You know that, right? You're scaring the straights.
Is that why we came to Rapture? I could compromise in Red Hook.
We're just men and women, Alan. You hold yourself to that standard, you'll never be happy.
In what country is there a place for men like me? Men who refuse to say yes to the doubters and the parasites.
Yes, yes, but even Andrew Ryan takes a vacation.
Come on. We haven't got all day.
You're gonna have to have all day. Kashmir, Little Wonders. Okay. Ah! Big's daddy!
What do they even look like under those suits?
What you mean? They're just some kind of machine?
Choo! Wee! What's up? Fuck you.
Well, I say you should have to prove you're properly versed on a topic before you're allowed to vote on it. Otherwise, it's just a knee-jerk response from the uninformed.
What's up?
Does more harm than good.
Who would judge that? A system like that invites abuse.
Having a benevolent dictatorship takes care of that.
Benevolence isn't human nature.
shit. Hey, what's going on in here?
On with it. Do you have any idea how valuable my time is?
Apple. Audio logs. We've got audio logs again.
Ryan's been good to me. Few are the patrons who truly understand the struggle of the artist. But even I was a little leery when he shuttered Fontaine's business and sent that bald buck to a grave deep in the briny. But when Ryan buried all of Fontaine's pals in that department store, someone had to find a home for all those freshly minted orphans. And if I turned $1 or $2 in the process, you can hardly blame me for doing well by doing good.
Sure thing, Sander.
Everyone wants to cut the tallest flower up there. Do something exceptional. Those parasites resent it, condemn it, or worse yet, take credit for themselves.
Nice finally consorting with the equally talented, eh? Getting recognized properly, being part of something bigger.
So what's y'all's talent? Y'all the best at, like, gossiping or something? What are you looking at, buddy? What is this? That's what that says. That's how you read compressed text. Closed till Tuesday. Bullshit, I say. Oh, look at these guys.
He works for Ryan's security firm. I got it firsthand.
Hooks a fella from the inside out. Is the damn thing a weapon or an oven?
Works with mini rays or microwaves. Oh, I can't remember. All I know is it sounds dreadful.
God, the way, like, their fingers move is probably the worst part.
The meat can go ahead and inherit the earth for all I care. I'm fine right here in Rapture.
What's up?
Funny.
What?
You not knowing about the Little Sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, that it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
That's fair. You were talking about your dick, sir? Anyway. Macarons. Magazines. We need the magazines.
DeWitt? The Hostic sees you, he'll toss you out on your ass again.
What is up with your eyes? The house dick.
Got some nerve showing your face around here, pal.
What the fuck? What the fuck did I walk into? Andalusian Arms? What kind of place is this? Anyway, whatever.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Damn, you got me there. Beep.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them.
Oh!
Mr. DeWitt, you alright?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Oh.
Freshman, sir.
Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
Ah! It's kind of nuts. So, obviously, one of the things that, like, we only ever really got a sense of with, like, the first couple BioShocks is, like, the various plasmids being used in combat scenarios. But, and at the very least, this part, like, this opening part of BioShock Infinite, we get a lot of Burial at Sea. We get a lot of... what am I trying to say? We get a few instances of them showing sort of like the quote-unquote practical applications. So this guy is all kitted out like a Houdini splicer. He's cooling people's drinks, lighting their cigarettes, and teleporting where he's needed. See? Now he's over there. Now I'm over here. Now I'm over there.
I went through basic, decent sort. Papa this and Papa that. They can't take a crap without a papal dispensation.
What about Mamma Mia?
It's that from his father. No one from my side of the family was ever so lackadaisical.
Oh, I suppose I shouldn't have drank so much when I was pregnant, clearly. No changing it now.
Wow, okay. So let's take a look around here. A lot of these areas...
Dr. Steinman told me he uses my picture to judge facial symmetry.
Darling, that line actually work on anyone before closing time?
Ooh, got him.
Sexual intimacy is no different than any other commodity, friend. You sell soybeans, I sell companionship.
Ugh, it's disgusting.
That's the Bible talking, pal. That's your mother talking. What does Ryan say? Petty morality? You can keep it.
Well, okay. A lot of these areas are places we're going to be coming back to.
Welcome.
Hi. Don't talk to me. Holla. Strike key.
I'm a modern fella. I just want to walk next to you and admire your stride.
You do know how to talk to a woman.
It just took him a couple tries. Good for him.
Now there was a straight shooter. One of us.
I don't want to follow one of us.
You imagine having a beer with Andrew Ryan? Probably some teetotaler. Don't trust the man, don't drink, least from time to time.
Ryan understands something fundamental about mankind. We want to be better than we are. That is what separates us from the jungle.
The jungle. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to get her to... She was like... not fully loaded in yet. I want to see if I can like... Maison Vosges?
Buongiorno, signore.
Okay. I don't believe you're Italian for a second. Good sir.
Whenever anyone wants others to do their work, they call upon their
Stealing this bracelet.
Think of the needs of state.
Suchang observe strangest of coincidences.
Oh, yeah?
On other side of a window, Man in strange hat experimenting on Suchong's own creation. On plasmid. Man name of Fink. Outrage! Theft of intellectual property! But man name of Fink is no fool. Through addition of oxidizing agent, turns plasmid ingestible through stomach lining. Mr. Ryan very impressed with Su Chong's initiative. Theft of intellectual property. Two-way street.
It was a figure of speech.
The pot calling the kettle black is a figure of speech.
I keep my head low and I do my job.
Like a good jerk.
Now, is that a figure of speech?
It's interesting. It's interesting to see people in Rapture kind of like calling Ryan out on his shit. Like we got a bit of that in like audio logs in the first couple games, but there's definitely something about seeing it sort of like in action, as it were. Like, yeah, this is just after like Fontaine was killed and all of his goons were like sent to be imprisoned in essentially a sunken department store. And you've got people in Rapture who, despite probably having shown up in like full like support of like the Rapture ideal, you know, they're here and they're just like, oh yeah, no, it is absolutely complete bullshit what Ryan has done and is doing. Like, all that talk that, like, Ryan was doing about, like, it won't be, like, you know, the fucking... What is that? Is that always there? Is that, like, paint or something on my window? Whatever. It won't be, like, the governments of the surface where, it belongs to everyone. It belongs to the poor. It belongs to God. We won't take your... Like, it's just like, all of that was just bullshit. It was all bullshit, because now here he is, fucking, like, nationalizing Fontaine's shit, and by doing so, taking it for himself, sending secret police off to fucking disappear people, because he's a goddamn hypocrite, because of course he's a hypocrite. Taking the taint out of Fontaine. What did you do with Fontaine's taint?
Are you in the know? You've doubtlessly sampled products from Fontaine Futuristics. But do you know why Ryan Industries saved it? Frank Fontaine, business leader and benefactor of mankind? Or was he the best friend the parasite ever had? Were you aware his businesses were a front for a smuggling ring? And were you also fooled by his supposed charity work? At his free clinic, patients became test subjects, and his orphanages were places that children disappeared into and never came out. Once they learned the truth, Rapture's Central Council called for the arrest of Fontaine Futuristics' owner. But, a coward to the end, Fontaine found a hail of bullets preferable to facing justice. The council asked that Ryan Industries assume the burden of stewardship of Fontaine's ill-gotten assets. And Andrew Ryan accepted that burden for the people of Rapture. Now all citizens can enjoy these products, free of criminal taint. Now you know.
It's important to notice that none of the bad things that Fontaine is accused of in that movie actually stopped under Ryan. And it's very clearly all just a fancy way of saying that, like, they didn't fucking go after Fontaine because what he was doing was criminal. Why would they fucking care? They went after him because he was doing things better and cheaper than them and making like more like affordable products. And yeah, it was all like he was doing criminal shit, but like it would be like folly to say that's why they went after him, because they're all doing criminal shit. Hey, what's up?
Why are you wasting your time without me?
What does that even mean? Shut the fuck up. Okay.
All that unpleasantness with Fontaine seems so far behind us.
Wasn't it
I
like
hope
a
all
week
of this
ago?
crowd are enjoying themselves. Locked up forever.
Gotta hand it to the old man. Locking up Fontaine's thugs in his own department store. That's poetic justice.
Also, a couple interesting things to note about that movie. The shot of the Fontaine Futuristics building, I believe, is the building in BioShock 2. And the description of Fontaine's final moments, where he went out in a hail of bullets, preferable to facing justice, is essentially, from what I understand, what happens in the novel. I haven't read the novel yet. I plan to, and I plan to make a book club stream from that. But from what I understand, that is an event that's depicted in the novel. Now, it's stuff like the novel and some of the stuff from BioShock 2 is not quite, what's the word I'm looking for? Congruent with some of the things that are depicted in this DLC, but, you know, it's just... It's one of those things where it's just like, you need to really just like not worry about what things don't fit together and just kind of take it all as it is. So here's some creepy paintings. Everyone loves a creepy painting.
Hello. Be right with you.
Your haircut is awful. Don't ever talk to me again.
Amazing what a few months peace and quiet has done for the general mood.
All them orphanages and poorhouse did was to encourage the takers. Give a man a hand, he'll take an arm.
I'd like to know what they think should have been done about the poor and the orphanages.
You ever met the man?
Used to see him all the time at Eve's Garden like he was for that show, but then he'd disappear with Jasmine Jolie.
Well, that makes sense.
What do you mean?
If anyone knows anything about disappearing, it would be her.
Mr. DeWitt,
Huh? Yeah, what's up?
we'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
I'm not going to do that yet.
Keep your hand on the chain.
Yes, this is my wallet. This is my dollar.
Ryan taking over Fontaine's business any different than, say, eminent domain? It's just a hand of government coming down on the individual.
Fontaine was a criminal.
By whose standards? Ryan's? I prefer when the judge doesn't profit off the penalty. You need something, friend?
No.
All gone. Ryan, she's the new Houdini.
He's got him in a department store?
In Fontaine's department store. If I wanted this, I might as well have stayed in Vladivostok.
Fontaine's thugs were nothing more than a bunch of parasites. Ryan looks out for Rapture.
Ryan looks out for Ryan.
And why not? It is the sweat of his brow. We're just the gnats buzzing around, no?
See, people get it. People see the writing on the wall, man. What's this? The bouncer? That's not what I wanted to do. Dope.
Best quit while you're ahead.
The Big Daddy!
Are you in the know?
No.
The Big Daddy may look imposing, but he's a gentle giant.
Yeah?
Do you know all he does for Rapture? These metal jets are the hands that maintain Rapture, digging the foundation out of the seabed and guiding structural supports into place. Where do these metal mysteries come from? Sorry, chum, that's a Ryan Industries trade secret. Now you know.
Mm-hmm. So I think the implication,
Whatever that barber did to you, I hope he's retained a capable attorney.
Ow! That hurts, lady. The implication appears to be that the Big Daddies were created for maintenance purposes first and then repurposed into being the protectors for the Little Sisters.
How do they work?
Something about stem cells.
What's a stem cell?
Who do I look like? Bridget Tenenbaum?
Oh yeah, here's the slugs. So yeah, this is basically them talking about like, oh yeah, you don't have to worry about like, I guess because they didn't want to build like necessarily entirely new assets or animations for this DLC, they decided, oh well, we'll come up with a reason for why all of the plasmids are drinkable rather than being injections like they are in the first two games. And the way that they do it, it's a little clumsy, but I actually like the sort of direction it goes in by the end of the DLC.
Hello, Booker. Where have you been hiding her?
Nowhere. Shut up.
I understand why Ryan wants to lock all of Fontaine's men up in that department store, but why on earth should we have to feed them? Isn't a prisoner just another parasite?
What you want to do, Irene? Hang them all?
You said it, not me.
Okay, so now we know. I'm going behind the counter, don't mind me. You got anything good back here? Got anything good? You can't get mad at me. I am just exercising my right to do what I want. I'm not bound by petty morality. Ladies.
That's what the parasites want you to believe. Gray. There's no such thing as gray.
Yeah.
There's good.
That is a fat cigar. Look at that fucking thing. Jesus Christ. What's up?
Hey, you got an issue with my food pen. You're welcome to put on an apron.
I don't have an issue with your food. I'm just coming back here because I can. Because I'm allowed to. Because I can do that. Sweat of my brow and everything. I'm going over here. I'm taking this.
I had all of these visions before coming down here of Utopia. Every man with his hand on the great chain, the wheel of progress turning. Every cliche you can imagine.
These fucking watermelons.
And what is the first thing that happens when I open up shop? Petty thievery. Now I have to lock all my valuables in a closet. Remember 2076. The problem with coming to Utopia is that it still has the people.
2076.
I don't think these supermen know the meaning of the word.
You still gotta fucking beg for tips? That's nuts. What are you doing? Stop that. Remember, 2076. So that people can stop stealing my shit. Oh no! Oh no, you thought that you wouldn't have to worry about people stealing your shit, but oh whoops, I'm stealing your shit now. Get dunked on. There's barely anything in here. Somebody got here before me. God.
take over Fontaine Futuristics, scene of a terrible violence. Splicers are burning each other to bits. Lucky ones not killed, sent to department store prison instead. Suchong think he dead man too. But then Ryan comes to Suchong and says, Suchong want to be buried in filthy store, or Suchong want to make a good salary? Work for Ryan. How much salary? Asks Suchong. This Ryan find very funny.
I don't want to talk to Sander Cohen. He's weird.
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Sander Cohen presents The Business of Rapture is Business, sponsored by The Artist Struggle, The Golden Rule, Rapture Records. Knock knock, open up the door, it's real with the non-stop pop-pop of stainless steel.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the Artist Struggle. We're expected.
No mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of, they must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The Business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
Alright, let's go find one. Looks like there's 3 local stores that might have received invitations to Cohen's Club. You can choose your current objective from the objectives. I don't actually know if we get clothes and other stuff. Alright, let's search Golden Rule first. I think that one's the funniest one.
What brought you to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt.
Oop. Coding overloaded. Doesn't seem like it. Is this going to be one of those? This seems like it's going to be like the Saw stream, where it's saying that it's overloaded, but it's actually fine, and I just need to give it a bit. Like, it's jittering every so often, but not like consistently.
Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Welcome.
Hold on. I should make sure that, like, generally when something like this happens, it is visible on my screen as well as the stream itself. So I'm just going to real quick okay, no, it looks like it is an issue on the stream itself as well. That's less than ideal. It's not even giving me the same sort of, like, problems that it would normally give me here. Oh well. This is basically just going to mean that I'm going to need to restart the stream. Or at the very least start it back up again at 30 FPS. So I am going to go ahead and just be right back. So, one moment. Alright, back at it again at 30 FPS. Let's continue. Alright, so the way that it works is that Elizabeth, each of these stores that we go into, Elizabeth distracts the store owner while we take a look around in the back to see if we can find one of these invitation masks. I like to start with this one because I think this one's really funny. So check this out. Alright, so let's go ahead and speak to the shop owner.
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
I beg your pardon?
Right out of her coffin in Twilight Fields. Did you think we wouldn't notice?
I can assure you that...
The assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me. If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
Cohen sends those masks out in some kind of box.
Hit the bricks, you tramp!
Get your hands off me!
Jesus, what did you do?
Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Did you look for the mask?
Didn't see one.
There's no other way to get us into Cohen's. It's got to be back there.
Damn. Must be somewhere else.
I am gonna steal his money. Because fuck you, this is Rapture. I can do what I want. Ha 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 ha. Damn, you fucking clocked him. Nice.
Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
Where should we look next? Upstairs at the Artist's Struggle, or Rapture Records straight ahead?
We're gonna go to Rapture Records. Hello!
Please.
Wanna just... Damn, okay.
You see that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the Star treatment, pal? That'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trenet, but of course, covered by Mr. Reinhardt.
Oh, it's lovely. Isn't it lovely?
Oh. Yes.
Oh, music does
Gotta
something
find
to
that
me.
box.
Especially something in this vein. So much primal, isn't it? Part of us exists before thought, before logic, purely sensual.
The finest music touches on
Fucking...
That we never knew existed.
Yes.
She fucking assaults the first guy, and this one she's just like, I'm going to make him so horny he can't think straight.
Powerful and masculine. Oh, yes, when one feels the urge to surrender.
Alright, let's see.
Nothing. Well, only one place left.
Alright, I stole all this shit, we can go.
I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
We gotta go out of here. We gotta get out of here before we realize who scammed him.
No.
Clean this place out.
Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Fuck you. Alright, artist struggle, artist struggle. We gotta go to the artist struggle. Artist struggle, artist struggle. And this one, she's just like, I'm just gonna pretend to be dumb.
Bonjour.
Don't you
Hey,
talk
pal.
to me.
You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
Look at fucking
Interesting,
headset.
isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
How does it make you feel?
I don't want to open my mouth for fear of what foolishness might tumble out.
Would you like me
Oh god, I got fucking drunk while fucking stealing this dude's shit. Oh.
In this piece, Cohen intended to show us the struggle of the great.
Oh fuck, I'm still drunk.
You see all that in that little picture?
Yes, in fact. Now, did your companion go?
Oh, what's this one? Oh, please. No.
There you are, you little son of a bitch.
Oh, I got the fucking mask, Elizabeth.
Please, tell me everything. You're so
Oh.
knowledgeable.
You must be an artist yourself.
But I'm no Santa Cohen.
Do you have anything of your own that you could show me?
Well, yes. Right over here.
You've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service.
Elizabeth, I stole all of his shit. Let's go. I drank all his whiskey. I'm saying this all out loud so he can hear me. Okay, we're good.
Good. You've located the mask.
Yep.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
Yeah!
How am I gonna get work with my leg all busted up like this?
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeepers. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
The great chain
I expected to take fall damage from that.
Even if we can't see it, it's there.
Was it the great chain who took over Fontaine Futuristics? Sorry, lady.
So, what kind of field you in?
Field?
Yeah, you know, occupation. Can't imagine what kind of employment would lead you to tag along on a job like this.
I suppose you could say I work in debt collection. This better work. Otherwise, we'll certainly look the fools.
Trust me.
Hello, Mr. Cohen. I would like to enter the club.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
Talk to Sandra Cohen. Do I have... Oh.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen his type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Okay. Yeah, this is about right. You really gotta hand it to him. I'd rather not. Man, this sucks.
Dance, dance, move!
Let's hit the rabbits.
Move, move, that's right, that's right. Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit of the eternal! No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick! Please! Thus... Santa, for God's sake! My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas.
Do they have, like, any laws against murder in this fucking place? Jesus Christ.
For the artist.
See, this is why you shoot him in BioShock 1. Because of this sort of shit. You guys enjoying the murder? Everybody enjoying the murder show? I'm glad. What's up, man? Why are there just bathtubs? You don't have any fucking chairs? Look at me. Look at me, I'm a turtle. This is art. This is better art than whatever Sander Cohen's doing. It's me crouching around, walking like a turtle. Why are there so many rabbits? Why are you here, sir? Okay, let's go fucking talk to Sander Cohen. God. Excuse me.
Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, ladies?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions? Yes. Yes. It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
I'm not gonna get any fucking answers out of you, am I?
Haven't you? We artists see more than most.
I don't know
You're
about that.
more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her in exchange. All I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to go.
Cohen, you son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt. Dance with me.
Fine.
Dance!
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong
Shouldn't y'all be
had
like
Sally,
paying attention to like?
I'd know it.
How?
Because I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick! I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
And here's where the real game starts.
Mr. DeWitt!
Yeah,
Mr.
what's
DeWitt!
up?
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Oh, a shark.
Look.
Fontaine's. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
Well, alright.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Oh.
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. Alright, there's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
Alright, here we go.
Get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Okay, so we start off with Devil's Kiss and Possession. We also start off with this gun. Now, an important thing to note about firearms in the Burial at Sea DLC is that, unlike the main game, you carry more than two, but you only have two set to sort of like your kind of quick draw. They don't tell you that you carry more than two guns. You have to find that out by holding down the right bumper.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Oh. No trespassing. Closed by order of the council. Let's get a load of this guy. Now, if I remember right, ammo and the like is a lot more difficult to come by, as is stuff like money and things like that. We'll find vending machines. Boy, howdy, will we find vending machines. But it's generally a little bit rougher going in Burial at Sea. Sander Cohen's The March Hare. Oh boy. God, I should rewatch Twin Peaks. Well, that was fucking weird. Alright, what's over here? Sander Cohen's The Black Dream. Well, let's... Oh. Okay, thank you. Okay, so that's not melt ice. Got it.
Look up there.
Oh, hey.
Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
Alright, let's see. Got bourbon. Bourbon might get us up and over. Money. Pay somebody. Cigarettes. Smoke our way up and over. Soda. Got this guy. Got an air grabber.
Could be handy.
A skyhook.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
That was a weird thing to say, Elizabeth. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you have secrets. I'm a little upset that that thing doesn't have any sort of collision.
Grabber stuck.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
Huh?
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
But I got something new.
Alright, let's see about just... Yoink!
My best advice is still got a choke.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
What was that?
Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the three buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this.
Well, optimism isn't going to give me more bullets. You know what will give me more bullets? Finding more bullets. Why do I keep pressing A? I guess because I think I'm the original BioShock.
When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure.
Ooh.
Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Here, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know? I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What's the matter with you? Do you think it's poison?
You better leave well enough alone. I am so. A man the right to feel like a man.
You're heartless.
No excuse. Come out and show
I made you a solid armor.
To the tram! Ah.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive.
Find a way to freeze the water. Wants me to go that way, so I'll go this way. Here's a circus of values.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Ah, damn. And also, this is also where we get like our upgrades and stuff like this. Stuff like that, excuse me. Not yet. Here we go. It's interesting. It's interesting to see the difference between how Booker and Elizabeth treat each other in the main game versus how they treat each other in this DLC.
No refund, no return.
Possession for less. For sure. That's definitely going to be a good one. Because while the first BioShock may have had hacking for its many turrets and the like, we're not quite so lucky in this one. In this one, all we have is possession.
Another burst pipe.
The store sunk a few hundred feet beyond its specifications. More pressure, more burst pipes.
So we're going to want to have possession available as much as possible.
An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up.
Change.
Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Oh, have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
Yeah. Our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
We've got Eve located in this convenient bottles of salt.
Let's keep everything in order, shall we? Choose my lucky number. I do everything in twos. In twos. There's different types of food on my plate. Touch.
Hello?
Just let me in, okay?
Over there.
Fontaine, he said we're all equal down here now. All in the same boat. I just want a taste of some high-class food.
Splicers. I don't think they see us. If you keep quiet, maybe you can get the drop on them. Even the odds.
Yeah. Maybe even lay down a trap or two.
I don't like that one.
Well, that could have gone worse.
I'll be late again, but I'm a mess. I'm a mess.
Uncomprehending mind lashes out. Perception.
Alright. Yeah, things are just like a lot more scarce in this version of the game. We get less ammo.
Eve, here! Need this?
Yeah, thanks. Ooh. This is what I'm talking about. These fucking things.
You can't talk to me like that. Show me some respect.
Rations, sardines, can of spinach, audio log.
Ryan, you bastard. Left me here to rot. Sure, I signed the contract. Helped turn Fontaine's into a prison. 10 days, big rush, everything slapdash. Right before the prisoners are brought in. One of your piece of shit turrets. Bam! Both kneecaps. Now I'm likely a cripple locked in a jail, surrounded by maniacs. Haven't even been paid, but I don't care. Just get me out of here!
Doesn't have the best aim, does it? Well, I suppose that we don't need to worry about aiming that. Gears, special clothes. Yeah, I know. New pants! Using a plasma to kill an enemy returns some Eve. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Oh, another lockpick. For Dundee, for Dundee, for Dundee, for Dundee. Alright. For the Dundee. Alright. Do I know what I'm saying anymore? Nah. Bold of you to assume I ever knew.
Locked. Elizabeth?
There.
Hello. Hand cannon ammo. Dope. Tommy's gun. And this is Tommy.
Only taking, giving nothing in return. When you were a child.
Oh boy.
Used to be such a thrill to hear Ryan speak. Parasite this, and the exaltation of man that. Sure, it could all get a bit of a bore, but the old bear sure knew how to enunciate.
Please, just say something for Mother.
Watch it. You've got company.
Palm of my hand. Mark my words. Palm of my hand.
Inside! Who put these ideas in your head?
Hold on, I'm just...
Eve, Mr. DeWitt.
Thanks. Come on, you want some of this, sir? Oh, that looks like it hurt. Alright. Cool. I'm feeling better. Less drunk. Nothing like a good firefight to sober you up, I guess. Alright,
What's that?
What's what? I don't know what are you talking about, Elizabeth? Potato chips! Okay, I could go for some potato chips. I could eat a chip. That's not what I meant to do. Freight hooks. Are there even any freight hooks around here? Stop telling me about things that don't exist. Oh. Anything back here? Nope. Yep. Alright, well, I think that's everything in here. It looks like this was mainly for the Tommy gun. This thing almost looks like a fucking cartoon, honestly. Very cartoonish Tommy gun. Excuse me, sir. Alright, I think we're good. With Burial at Sea, you need to get all this out of your system as soon as possible, because once you get to Burial at Sea Episode 2, then things get a little bit less shoot-bang-esque. Hey man, how's it going?
Look up there.
Oh hey. Ooh, excuse me. Got the hiccups. Lockpick, sardines, can of soup.
In my own home.
Mr. DeWitt, take a look.
You want a divorce? That's fine with me.
I don't think they've seen me yet. Oh, nope, they saw me. Don't know where that other one went. Corpse. Bag. Ma'am? Come on out, I just want to talk.
I used the box.
Cool.
Christ, better prep for my next meeting.
Where do you get off?
Whoop. Fuck! Goddamn fire! Shit! Who made the decision that fire hurts? I just want to talk. Pretty sure I hear a turret. Oh, you can fly around that corner. Let's turn possession on. Now that's temporary at best, so I need to be quick about this.
Of my first play, the herald said, "A dead whale has washed up at the Schubert Theater and stinks a little more with each passing night." The Tribune called my first opera.
Yes, you're 2 times fire and you double damage, also consume 20% of your shield. I will take it, but I will not equip it.
As having the effect of cancelling out all of Mozart's classics in a single caterwaul. And now, critics take me to task for my humanitarian work. If I were not there to find a home for these orphans, would these bellyachers take my place? An artist once said, all critics should be assassinated. I just might take him up on that.
Haha, wrecked. Oh, wait, fire burn. Give me a minute.
Mine. I could.
What's happened to these people?
Oh, you know.
They don't even seem sane.
Nothing beats your first splice. From there, it's all downhill. The frozen frosties, the jockeys who'll hand you 1,000 volts as soon as look at you.
You sound sympathetic.
It would be the first sons of bitches who found an answer at the bottom of a bottle. Once you see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her atom, they cut a less sympathetic figure.
Okay. So we got a pretty big area here to explore. But you can see that the tram is down there, as is the water we're going to use to make an ice bridge. And then I think up there, we have to take the rail to get up to Rapture on Ice.
Short-circuited. Probably be able to pop it open with
A jolt of shock jockey?
You familiar with shock jockey?
More than you could know.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a store ain't been ransacked by splicers yet.
I think the shock jockey thing is more or less optional. I can hear a circus of values. Ladies' wear. Might be another area that we come to later, but I'm always one to be as thorough as I can be at the very least.
I made my quota. Well,
I'm home, sweetheart! You think you're too good for me?
Hold on.
Being the best at what you do can really take it out of you. So online at Fort Frolic. Taking a show, or meet a new friend, all at Fort Frolic.
You know, I'm thinking about it. Rapture's whole thing is just like, oh, hey Reggie. Rapture's whole thing is just like, oh, the best of the best are here. But it's like, does it like make any sort of determination as like, okay, but like the best of what? Is it just like the best of like whatever it is that they do? Are we talking like a Danganronpa thing here? Is BioShock just American Danganronpa? The most heated debate in forum history. This requires 3 picks, and I've only got 2. Anything? Nope, can't even get in there. There's glass. Bag, got a shoe. Everybody loves a shoe. We got cereal just sitting around. Probably still good. It gave me health. It didn't take any away. Whoop. And I know this game isn't above, like, taking away health if you eat something that is just straight up not good anymore.
If you don't keep ahead of the rest, you'll be resigned to fall.
Okay, I have enough lockpicks to get inside that one door now. I could head down there. I think I'll do that before we're going into shoes. Was it in jewelry? What?
Think you can pick this?
Let me see.
What is the
All
logic
yours.
between eating multiple picks for a lock? Is it just like a really hard lock and she breaks it? Just keeps breaking it? Just won't stop breaking lockpicks? Does she eat them to gain power? Taking this necklace. Orange.
I keep dropping audio diaries in the pneumo tubes like a message in a goddamn bottle. Hoping one will get through and someone will save me. If you get this, send help. I'm holed up in the shoe storeroom. The code's 0928.
Ooh. Hey, this wasn't here before, was it? Oh! That was a nice try. Ah, fuck!
Can you open this?
Oh, this won't take long at all.
And they tried to lock us
Done.
in. I cannot believe
For sure, got some high notes.
that someone would do this.
I got something new in the works.
Why? I've had it!
Surprise! Catch a friend! Woo!
Find something soon.
I might be okay. Let me see what they got on them first.
Not for everybody.
Surprise! I definitely killed somebody without realizing that I was doing it. I don't know where his corpse went. Was it you? Eve. What if they named Eve Steve? What if it was Adam and Steve? Dope.
That's something special. Not some fly-by-night deal, right?
Come on out, we're... You promised never again!
Check this right here. That way, anyone who comes in after us is gonna have a bit of a surprise. New pants! I'll take it, but I won't equip it. Lockpick. Stuff there. turret. Oh, this is that guy, I think. Looks like he didn't make it. Tragic. Well, I get to take all his stuff, so I mean, benefits me. That's how Rapture works.
Heartless. That's what this town is. All my audio diaries begging for rescue came back unread, marked return to sender, insufficient postage.
That sucks, man. Though it is kind of funny. Like, that's the exact sort of shit that would happen in Rapture. It's just like, here's this guy fucking begging people to help him, and all his...
Good. Mr. DeWitt, take a look.
I closed that son of a bitch. I closed it. No, I don't.
Hey guys. Whoop.
Show me what you're capable of.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Don't make me touch you!
Damn, did they just get vaporized? Is that what happened? Is that why I'm not seeing any fucking corpses? That's hardcore. Let's go ahead and get down to Rapture on Ice, and then once we reach that part of the game...
What you doing here?
Once we get to that part of the game, I'll probably call it a stream for now. I'm going to need to get started pretty early on splicing together the 2 streams from today so that we can have just one consistent episode. Hey everybody. Don't mind me. Ooh, 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 ooh. That got a lot of you actually. Okay, what do we got around here? Let's take a look here.
Welcome to the Circus of Value.
To those.
No refund.
Let's see about getting an upgrade. Well, we're gonna shoot for getting Shock Jockey, so let's see. What's gonna be best for us here? This one. This one. This one. Alright. Let's go ahead, head over to Fontaine Plasmids. Maybe we can find some Shock Jockey there.
Looks like the plasma department is back that way. I'm sure we'd find something useful there.
Need some help with this.
Got it.
Nothing could happen to my boy. I made him wear his best scarf today.
Judy! You in the bedroom?
Anyway, what did you say, Elizabeth? What about being careful? God, they are just fucked up on Shock Jockey over here, huh? Did they leave any behind? Give him hell, Devil's Kiss, evolve today! And like, I guess one of the more fun parts of like the whole thing with just like, oh, there's drinkable plasmids in this one, is how they explain why there aren't drinkable plasmids in BioShock. I believe that is discussed in a audio log in episode 2.
Can you unlock this?
No problem. Done.
Oh, fucking awesome.
Oh, you're not gonna outlawyer me on this one, Ryan. You knowingly promoted Old Man Winter with the implication it produced ice, not dry ice. The ice sculpture we commissioned for this year's gala at the Cashmere stands where we left it a month later. All 2,500 pounds of it. And who's still footing the room rental? Oh, not you son of a bitch.
Wow. Get fucked. Yeah, Shock Jockey! Ooh, Shock Jockey costs a pretty penny. Eve-wise, that is. I wonder if it still makes people's heads explode if I pop
Why
them.
did Ryan lock up all of Fontaine's followers in a department store?
He needed somewhere to put Fontaine's button. Why not shut down the competition in the bargain?
But I thought Andrew Ryan was all about free markets and open competition.
All those ideas lose their luster when the quarterly earnings come in and you find the other guys eating your lunch. Either way, Fontaine's dead.
Yes, Fontaine is definitely dead. Ain't no way Fontaine is still alive. Alright, let's... Oh... Haha. Yeah, what's up? Whoa. Oh. Dope. Small gold bar. About the size of a large gold bar. New shirt, magic bullet. Critical hits do extra damage and have a chance to not consume a bullet. Ooh. That's pretty good, actually. Alright, let's head back up.
What's that now?
Huh? What? Okay.
Mr. DeWitt, splicers.
It's okay, I got him. Watch, he's not gonna know what hit him. Unless I tell him, of course. Hey, I'm gonna hit you with the air grabber. You're welcome. Owned. Alright. Now that we... Whoa. Oh, it's just... Okay.
It's freezing in here.
Something tells me all that cold isn't just coming from the ice rink.
It is your duty to report
Imagine if it was just the ice rink. Just like, no, of course it's freezing in here. What are you expecting? I have to run a business. Attaching to pneumo lines and freight hooks provides a chance of a winter shield and increased damage for 5 seconds. Alright.
Frank Fontaine called me in the other day. Me, Ray Lardner. Says trouble's coming and he's passing out special plasmids to all his best guys. I mean, it's an honor, but man, I started getting these shingles all over. Skin's discolored. Like when a guy's about to lose a limb, you know? And I can't seem to pile on enough clothes. I hate to ask, but is this happening to everybody?
Damn. This guy got owned. Alright, so we need one lockpick to get into that door. Oh, sick. Yeah, see, it just hold RB to press or hold RB to switch weapons. But like, it doesn't tell you that, like, oh yeah, you're carrying more than 2 now. Because like, after you play an entire game where like you've only got 2 like available to you at any given time, you would expect that to like carry over into the DLC, even though that's, you know, not how the original BioShock worked, and this game is all about kind of emulating that. I'm gonna go ahead and swap to Tommy gun and carbine. That seems like a good combo. At least until we can find a place where we get an autosave.
Unless I say so. You got it. Anyone comes near that bottle without permission is a dead man.
For those incapable of greatness.
This guy? Thank you. Yoink.
You want a divorce? That's fine with me.
Oh, dip.
Get up. Get up.
Thanks.
You want to thank me? Next time, try ducking.
No promises.
See what a success your dad is?
I mean, I can't just stop now. I just did all that work. I might as well complete the objective. You know what I'm saying? Low on hand cannon ammo, so might as well swap to that. Alright, let's see if these guys had anything on them. Coffee. Ammo.
Mr. DeWitt, the plasmid? Have you forgotten what we came for?
I haven't forgotten. Just let me look around. Fuck. Jeez, Elizabeth. Just give me a bit. There's like stuff in here. Stuff I can click on. Do you know how important it is that there's stuff I can click on? That's like a big deal for me specifically. Like, look, I would have completely missed these sardines. And that watch. Okay, now we can go. Actually, is there anything down here? Ooh! Eve. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Carbine ammo. Small health kit the size of a large health kit. Other stuff? Okay. Okay. I'm going now. I'm going.
Think you can crack this one open?
Plasmid. It's done.
Awesome! fuck?
Damn it, that son of a bitch drank every last bottle of Old Man Winter.
I think I can help.
Huh? Oh!
What was that?
It's a new plasmid. Lets me bring in things that might exist, but don't.
I'm not sure I understand. What's it called?
Tear.
Where'd you find that?
You don't expect a girl to share all her secrets, do you, Mr. DeWitt?
You know what? That's fair.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Okay. Return to the best pipes on the first floor. Ooh, hold on.
Are you some fickle child who won't relinquish your ugliest dog simply because it's yours?
I've been on.
Whoop.
All right. I know you're the client and all, but I've gone about far enough without a few answers.
My purpose here is none of your concern. Consider me a means to an end.
And why do I get the feeling I'm being set up?
I told you I'm in collections. An account is in arrears. My clients simply want to see matters set to right.
Don't make any sense, that's all.
If you don't like the arrangement, the bathysphere's back that way.
Damn. I know we're in the ice rink, but you're being so cold. Alright. Please give me another autosave soon. I need to call it a night so I can go do other things. Like MMORPGs.
Elizabeth?
Go ahead. Samurai? Yeah? Ow. Yeah, fuck him up.
I got a sweetheart.
This is just like Rashomon. I suppose if I were to just jump down from here, I'd probably die, right? Okay, autosaving. So that's going to be it for today. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes at tiers 1, 2, and 3. You can also follow me on Twitter at @sane_intolerant or on YouTube at youtube.com/saneintolerant, where I post all the streams after they happen. Upcoming streams. Tomorrow and Sunday, midday, is going to be more... what's the word I'm looking for? More Final Fantasy 14. Monday and Tuesday in the evening, Final Fantasy 14. Next Wednesday, we're taking a break. Why is that playing? Don't do that. Next Wednesday, we're taking a break because it's my birthday. And then let me think here. What else? We will be on that Thursday. It will be Final Fantasy XIV again, as well as Order 1886. And then that Friday, it's going to be just... I'm like losing my various trains of thought. Friday is going to be just BioShock Infinite, right? And then Saturday, I don't know what I'm going to do Saturday at this point. I might do something. But I'll keep you updated on that. It's not going to be more Final Fantasy XIV because at that point I will be playing Final Fantasy XIV entirely off stream so as to get through Endwalker quick as I can. But I'll keep you updated. And yeah, art for the stream was done by Cosmindart on Twitter. That's COSMINDART. Check his work out. Apollo's stuff is fantastic. And I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Oh, before I go, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to raid my buddy JB's stream. They're playing Fortnite with my wife Natalie and our friends Gannon and Gray. Last I checked, at the very least. I don't know if everyone's still there. But I'm going to go ahead, send us over to raid them. And I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel, just as I said. Take care.